Ew.
That's trademarked.
Sorry. Sorry, Jimmy Fallon.
This is a cup for a left-hander.
A left-hander?
Yeah, because it says wifey that way. I'd have to use my left hand.
I married the wrong person.
See,
oh, do you have your phone?
What time is it? When I hold it like this, you can't see wifey. Only I can see I'm a wifey.
Well, you're the only one that needs to know.
10:45.
Okay.
No, everyone else needs to know I'm the wifey. I'm super married, remember?
Yeah, super married. So I do want to talk about. There's a philosophical question I want to ask you.
Oh no!
But I want to start out a little lighthearted because we've been talking. Well, we haven't. Well, we have, but on the podcast we're talking about deaf with my dad.
Deaf people?
Yeah, deaf people.
We have one at Amazon who looks just like the actor from Grind.
Ladies.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did want to have something somewhat lighthearted since there's been a lot of sad death talk. What? And you could what?
You suck at this.
Why?
That's not even on.
It is on.
No, it's not.
No, because there's a little thing.
Stop.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to ask you a question of what is it? What part of me do you love the most?
Ew.
Like physically. I meant like, well, that I guess if that's a favorite part of you.
That's a terrible question.
I don't think it is. But
you're setting yourself up for a fight.
No.
We gonna fight today.
No,
I hear that.
No, I just mean like.
Don't move it while I'm doing it.
I just mean like.
Got her. Oh.
Stop. Anyway, I
got it.
Okay, you got it. Good.
Okay.
So, what part of like? I would say, what do you love about me the most? But like, as far as like personality or things that I do or like things I'm interested in or whatever that would be. What's your favorite part of me? Or being married to me, I guess. Also.
Oh, that's hard. That's like asking. I don't know. Hard question.
Okay.
Because that's like asking what's your favorite child. Like.
I don't think so. I think you could consolidate and.
I mean, you could answer who's your favorite child too, but.
Well, no, you're gonna be like, yeah, what you said, but like, you could like, you don't have to say specifically like, I like that you think people dying are funny. You could just be like, your sense of humor is really nice, or something to that effect.
Well,
like,
yeah,
it doesn't have to be like a specific like.
Yeah, but you said what's my favorite part of you, not just what I like about you.
Okay.
So that's what makes it hard, because like there's so many things that I like. I like everything about you.
Everything.
Well, except for when you leave your hair in the sink.
I tried so hard.
When you touch me with your wet socks.
Okay, but also well, yes.
No.
That one, yeah. But the hair thing, do you realize how? And I know that you're gonna be like, not hard enough. But do you realize how hard I try not to have hair in the sink when I shave my beard? Like I put like paper, like the toilet paper in the sink and like around it and like do it like over it and then like wipe after like.
You wouldn't have to do that much work if you just clean the sink after.
I do, that's what I'm saying. I do.
I don't know how cleaning the sink is so hard.
I don't know. It
like
looks
you just take everything
like
off
literally
the sink.
Literally the only thing that
everything off the sink. Everything about the sink is water. Like you could water everything. I do. You just take everything off the sink.
Yeah.
If there's any hair stuck to anything, you just get off.
Yeah.
Put it on the side over here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you just take one of the 100 million rags I have in this house. You get it wet. You collect all the hair with the rag and you rinse it off into the sink.
I would like to think, because this is a common thing, I would like to think that that's the difference between men and women, is that I have done that.
Yeah.
I have spent easily 10 minutes doing that after.
It doesn't take 10 minutes to do that.
Okay, but I have. That's my point. I have, and there's like a couple pieces of hair like in the corner of the sink or something, and I'm like, oh, that's good enough because like there's only like 2 or 3 like pieces. But
in my mind,
but you see the 2 or 3 pieces, and you're like, it's not clean.
Because in my mind, those 2 or 3 pieces in the corner mean you didn't do it efficient enough.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
If those 2 or 3 pieces were like in the sink by the drain, then that would show me that you actually made the effort.
So I should just leave it in the drain instead of cleaning out the drain?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if the only hairs that were in there were near the drain, then that would show me you made the effort. You just didn't wait for them to go down.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, I do make the effort. And I'm sorry that's not clean enough because I, every single time, make the effort.
Is it clean or is it clean enough? That's the difference.
That's what I just got.
But if you're already cleaning, why can't it just be clean?
Because then I'm wasting more time for something that those 2 hairs don't matter, is my point. And that's the difference between men and women. It's what I was getting at.
But those 2 hairs end up mattering when it's 2 hairs this time, and then 2 hairs next time, and then 2 hairs next time.
Okay, but it matters.
And then someone comes over to visit, and I'm spending 20 minutes cleaning every fucking hair on the sink that have been crusted into the sink now because they've been sitting there for so long.
And again, I will go back to, that's the difference between men and women, is that no guy on the planet is going to care because they're going to be like, yeah, I shaved my beard, there's hair there. It's kind of like, and okay, maybe not the same because there's not a whole lot of like, ew, you still have hair on there? Like from guy to guy, I mean. But like, it's the same thought process I would assume as like having kids and being like, yes, I have kids. There's toys.
Yeah.
There's toys places. It's the same mentality of like, yeah, I shave my beard. There's going to be hair places.
See, and that's how I feel about pee on the toilet. I'm like, yeah, I have men in this house. There's gonna fucking be pee on the toilet.
But also for that, I understand because we've talked about it that it's not even close to good enough. But also, I do that too. Like I will clean and I
Sometimes.
will. Well, just not okay.
Sometimes.
Again, going back to the same point, just not excessively. Like if it's on the floor or like where like your feet are going to be or whatever, I'll clean that for the most part.
Do you know where my feet sit on the toilet? When I sit down on the toilet, do you know where my feet go?
Yeah, they sit like back, like right.
Yeah. Right where your pee is.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like if they're like, I said for the most part.
Okay. I was just saying, you say you clean the floor, but the one part that my foot always goes into is always the part that has pee there.
No, but like for the most part, I will. Like I'll clean it and whatever. But it's just like the extra stuff I don't do. Like if it splashes on the side of the thing, like I don't clean that. It's not that big a deal to me. Or like just things like that.
Yeah. I think if you had to clean
anyway, this has nothing to do with what you love about me.
I think it would make a difference though if you had to clean the toilet more often. I think if you had to clean the toilet more often, you would notice the things that I notice, and you would be like, it does matter to wipe that off.
But also
because the buildup is so much harder to clean than if you were to just wipe it right away.
Well, yeah, I did because it was like that when I had to clean the girls. But also, in the same regard, I think, and this is a bigger deal, but also I think that it is a female to male difference.
Yeah.
As far as as far as everything goes, but definitely as far as cleaning goes.
Well, I think part of the
because like perfectionism for cleaning is like ingrained in women.
Well,
from their moms, from TV, from like everything ingrained in
I was going to say, I think part of that is because not me specifically, because I wasn't really raised to clean. But I had a job as a janitor. I know the difference between a clean toilet and a not clean toilet.
And a looks okay toilet.
Yeah, there's a difference. And there is a toilet that will get people sick. But
like for guys, like we're not, like even if you go by like dads, grandpas, whatever, generational, like we're taught, if you have a good parent, we're taught to be clean
To pick up after yourself, but not clean.
But clean enough to where
to pick up after yourself,
like we don't
but not clean.
Like we don't have to vacuum the carpet 7 times because we can still feel things in the carpet. Like once where it looks like it's vacuumed is good enough because people will notice that you tried to clean it.
Yeah.
But like with women, it is ingrained in you of like, and also part of like, I would assume ADHD and OCD.
Well, I think as you get older too, there's things you learn.
You need to like finish this. Like the fact that you can still feel things, I mean, this job isn't done. Yeah.
I think part of it for me specifically, because like I said, I wasn't really raised to clean, but I kind of just learned over time, and I think
you do such a great job.
No, I don't. I think part of that is like learning things about it, though, like learning like what happens to a carpet if you don't vacuum often enough, like the long-term effects that you don't know and no one tells you. So it's not like it's common knowledge. You just find out because you've been in the same place for 7 years and you found out what happens to a carpet that only gets good enough vacuumed.
Yeah.
Whereas like
I was gonna say it's kind of the same as like growing up and not being taught like how to get a loan and like things like that. Like I could
once you learn
but we could teach our kids like, oh yeah, we had to do this and this and this. But like if you don't know.
Yeah. And so once you learn it, it's like, oh, okay, that's why we do that often. That's why, we clean the baseboards. That's why we, especially as you get older and you get things like allergies and stuff, you learn like, oh, that's why we dust.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or if
the minute you dust is going to accumulate more.
Or if you find out you're allergic to
dust just sitting there is going to cause your allergies to go insane. Or like, that's why we vacuum the couch. That's why we, just things that you don't think about if you weren't taught to do it or taught why you do it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like with the toilets, like the girls' toilet versus our toilet. Our toilet doesn't have that mineral buildup around the inside of it because I clean the toilet often. Because I don't want to have to fucking scrub the toilet for an hour because I haven't scrubbed it in a while and the mineral buildup's there.
Yeah.
And that's why I bought those things I bought. So it was a quick, easy, like, hurry up and just do it. And I thought that would be helpful for the girls too, but they'd have to actually think about doing it. So.
Or do it.
But I also think that's a parenting problem too on my behalf is I'm kind of doing the same thing my parents did. I'm just expecting them to know to do these things and how often to do it. And instead of telling them, hey, go clean your toilet. Hey, it's been a couple of days. Go clean your toilet.
Well, even like simple things like Emma not realizing the difference between O'Malley and Pumpkin. Or Peaches, sorry. That was weird. That was a weird memory callback.
You had a cat named Pumpkin?
I had a friend who had a cat named Pumpkin who looked just like Peaches. That was weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
But like her being so used to O'Malley, like being able to go like a week without changing the litter box, or like he'll just find food if like his food is out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like she got so used to that for so long.
Well, he'll let us know his food's out.
That when O'Malley was gone and Peaches was like peeing on everything, she's like, well, I changed the litter box like a week ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but that's not a normal thing. Like
she's tearing up my garbage bag. Okay, well, does she have food?
Yeah.
Well, she had food yesterday. Okay, but does she have food today?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like expecting even stuff like that, like expecting them to like know, which I understand that's pretty common knowledge. But I'm saying like expecting them to like know.
O'Malley was
like
my cat and Peaches is hers. I think that also makes a difference too. Whereas O'Malley, I took care of.
Yeah. And
every animal we've ever had before O'Malley, I took care of. No one's really helped me with animals. It's always been me. So, Peaches being her first like real animal that she has to take care of, I think she's, just finally learning what it all entails. And cats are easy, especially for the forgetful person, but they're not
as set it easy. They're not as set it and forget it
as she completely. She seems to think, yeah. Speaking of, I got to change the fish water. Speaking of pets that I have to take care of.
That aren't yours.
That aren't mine.
So
what do you...
You still didn't tell me.
I didn't. I told you it's a hard question.
Did you even think about that?
No.
About that whole
so
thing?
What do you do?
No.
So what do I do that bothers you? Like the
bothers you? That wasn't the question.
Yeah, I'm asking you. You want me to have an opinion on this podcast once in a while. You want me to lead sometimes, so I'm leading.
I do. You are leading. And you asked me a question. Thank you. That's the first time in Circle Back. That's the first time. That's the first time in 7 podcasts that I've been asked a question. No, I did the whole 2-part thing with my dad. So that's 2.5 hours.
Is this on?
I had to.
I was like, watch me ask one question and it not be on there.
No, but I had to ask him to ask me a question because he just kept like
waiting for you.
No, he just kept talking, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But like
you and your dad are talkers, and you are dominant talkers.
But he just like didn't like. I had to say it like a few times of like, "Oh, are you gonna ask me a question now?" Because like he like.
Well, I think part of it is you don't really give air to ask questions. Like you already have everything rolling, and not in a bad way. I'm not saying like you don't let me talk. I just mean like you already like fill the air, like you already fill the space, and you keep the ball rolling to where it's like, oh, okay, I don't have to. He's got this. Like, yeah. And I'm such a like person that I just let you. Like I'm like, okay.
Well, it's nice. No problem. Because and I said this to Haley yesterday when we were talking about the podcast and everything, and I was like, it doesn't really matter to me because I can do it with anybody on anything. Like I can fill air even if you're not interested in talking. So it's not really a difficult thing for me to like talk through. But it's nice because there are times because I don't really plan out anything in advance. Like for the most part. Like right now, like I am. Like while we're doing it. Like while we're talking, I plan out like, oh,
like the next question or
I want to get to hear or whatever. How can I bend this? Yeah, but like I don't really plan out like stuff. So like it's nice when people like ask me something, especially if it's like a question like I just asked you. Where they're like,
is it nice though, or is it like, oh shit, now I don't know how to get to where I want to go with this?
No, that's the fun part. That's the fun part, and you can see it on earlier podcasts. I've gotten better at it now.
You're like,
But you can, that's the fun part for me is like, okay, I want to continue having this conversation and talking about this, but how do I get...
Look, I got Halloween sockies.
But how do I get...
Can you see them?
But how do I get to here out of this? And but in general, it's nice. But in general, it's nice for people to ask me questions because then it's like a back and forth. Then it's like an actual like conversation.
Okay, so what do I do? What's my shoe bin?
Shoe bin. I don't know if it would be quite to that extreme as the shoe bin.
You don't have anything about me that annoys you as much as the shoes in the shoe bin?
I have mild things, like a mild thing that annoys me, and it's only circumstantial. It's not a thing that you do that annoys me. It's circumstantial. Is when, like, I'm trying to like get people to relax. Like even it's not even like a.
I know exactly where this is going.
Well, it's not even like a. I want the whole house to always be quiet. It's like we've done things. We've like gotten out and like everybody's like been like crazy or whatever. We've had a fun day and then we're home and it's like, okay, can we just relax? And everybody's still like up here, and without fail, either you or Emma, one of the two of you, without fail, at the moment, everybody's like, okay, we're just going to chill and actually relax and calm down and like levels are down. One of you, mostly, it annoys me that you do it because
I'm the adult?
Yeah, pretty much. Because
and I read your body language better than anyone else in the house?
But you'll come, even if you're sitting there, the moment that happens, it's like your brain acknowledges that it's quiet. And you like
you have to fill the space.
But you fill the space up here. You go from like chill, quiet to like which raises everybody like back up. And you do it with that's like a mild thing that annoys me because of that. Because like it's like, okay, good, finally. And then I'm like, are you fucking kidding
you know
me?
who you're
Are
married.
you fucking kidding? No. But I do, but on the same token, though, I do love that about you, though. That part of your personality does, like, I do enjoy that. It's fun. It's just like I said. It's circumstantial. It's in circumstances. I'm like, can you fucking not?
Can we not?
Can you not? Can I just have like 10 minutes? But a thing that, and you've gotten a lot better about it over the years. The thing that really used to bother me when we first got together is that when you got in your modes of manic, you've gotten a lot better at communicating it now. But everybody was shitty at everything. And you would just go through you would go through the house first because that was your
I was slamming cupboard doors.
You were there. Yeah, but verbally.
Yeah. No, like, I don't physically. I was just saying like the equivalency of
like it was
going in the kitchen and slamming cupboard doors.
Yeah, but it was like, why can't anybody take the fucking trash? Why don't we trash out? Why do I have to clean everybody's fucking room? You can't. Your guys are old enough. Why can't you be helping? Like it was just like a constant thing. And then if
because that's how I was taught to communicate that I needed help around the house.
But if we went out somewhere while you were still in that, then it was the whole world. Then it was like, why is this taking so long when we just got in the drive-through? Or like, why can't they drive? Who taught them how to drive when they're not even close to us? Like it was like, it was literally like the bug going across your face and being like, "What's your fucking problem?" Like it was like the whole world was an inconvenience.
Like someone looks at me and I'm like, "What are you looking at?"
And that was something that bothered me for a long time because you didn't regulate it, and so it would just roll. Like everybody in the house just had to deal with
me being on one.
Yeah, you being mean and angry until it was over.
Yeah.
But like I said, you've gotten a lot better about at least communicating that, and like when you notice yourself being that, be like, can somebody just help me with this?
Yeah.
Like, which is a lot better.
Yeah, or like even because like a trigger, because it's learning the triggers too, and then learning how to communicate those triggers. So like something that would have triggered me in the past that still does trigger me, but I deal with it differently, is like when I'm like, oh, I should do dishes, and I go and look, and all the dishes are piled in the sink with food and other just people have been washing dishes off on top of dishes, and I cannot stick my hand in that sink. Nothing in this world will bring me to stick my hand in that sink once it's like that. And so that's like a trigger for me because like before I would have stuck my hand in that sink and been like pissed that I was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put my hand in there and been like, why can't we just rinse off our fucking dishes and put them on the counter? Why can't anybody clean their own fucking dishes? Like just I would have just flipped out. Whereas like even the other day I walked in the kitchen and I saw that and I was like, if somebody can just stack these dishes for me, I can do them.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone can just come in here and just take them out of the sink, I will do all these dishes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was so like it's so funny learning that because it's like that's such a better way not only to get what you need, but to feel like you got help.
Mm-hmm.
Like
and not in a like
a passive aggressive way of like, fine, I'll come fucking do it since you want to be a bitch about it. Like it's like, oh no, I understand. Yeah, let me come help you with that. Like even Emma, who can't stand doing dishes, that's the one chore we don't make her do. And she was like, yeah, let me pull those out of the sink for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like that's a trigger for her too, but she was willing to, because she didn't have to do that and the dishes. Mm-hmm. It was like, yeah, I'll help you pull those out. And it's just learning those things about yourself and about the other people around you that it's like, I don't know. Yeah. I think it only really took one conversation of us talking about it for me to understand, because I know the feeling of being on the other side of the person who's slamming cupboard doors. Mm-hmm. I grew up in that house. Like that was my mom. Probably still kind of is at times. Like I'm sure she still is working on that. But like, so I know the feeling, the small inside yourself feeling that you get from sitting in the living room listening to someone like just berate you or berate the house in general. And like it may not be directed towards you, but it feels like it is. Like even if it's not directly at you, it's like you're attacked. And so it took like one conversation of you being like, can you just ask me to help? That it was like, okay, maybe I should work on this. Like this is something that I need to like figure out inside myself to make this an easier household to work through.
There's not.
And doing that is not asking for help.
There's not really a. I don't know. There's not really a big anything major or anything.
But also, on the contrary, don't ask them for lists.
Yeah.
Come on, that's fucking ridiculous. You need a list of things to do in your own fucking house. What is that?
I think that I would agree with that statement, but I also think it's nice, not in a list way, but like when that's happening, to be like, okay, what do you need me to do? Like,
yeah,
and not in a like, I don't see it, but there are things that are more important to you than that.
Yeah.
Than they are to me.
If we're doing,
you know what I mean?
Okay, like if we're doing like a full house cleaning, right? And because we have like someone coming over or whatever, and we're doing like a full like deep clean of the house, and like you're like, okay, what do you need done first? Not, I don't see what needs to be done, just what do you need done first? I get that question. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, can we focus on the bathroom?
That's what I'm saying.
And but then if you're like, okay, what about the bathroom? Then I'm like, go fucking look at it.
No.
Like, what do you mean, what about the bathroom?
But also, it depends, which is what I was going to say. Because, like, and you worded it different when you just said it, is that I feel like asking, okay, what do you need help with is a valid question. Because, like I said,
it depends on
what's important to you may not be important to me. What you mean by
that question, though.
Again, but like, so if your main focus is that you, and this is semi exaggerated for the example, if your main focus is you think that the tub is disgusting,
yeah,
and you don't want we're having people over or whatever,
gonna have to shower,
and someone's gonna see it or someone's gonna have to use it, and it's disgusting.
Well, people are just visiting and they're not using the shower, then you can just close the shower.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I said, for example.
Yeah.
And you say, I really need the bathroom clean.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't think that, again, I don't know how I would think that because you're way more meticulous when it comes to cleaning than I am. And I don't notice that the shower is that bad, and I clean everything else but the shower. You're still going to be pissed that it's not clean.
The shower didn't get done.
Because that's your focus and priority of what you. So I think the question of what do you need help with is a valid question if the other person can be honest about it in that way of like, even if it's in like a semi-aggressive way of like, the shower's fucking disgusting, you could do that. Like, even that is direction.
I think the reason it's just frustrating for people who, I think it's just frustrating for the people who are being asked, because it's like, you
live here too.
I already have this mental like task list of everything I need to do today, that I can't even follow through with because of the ADHD. Like, I can't even keep focus on the task list, and now you're asking me for a list for you. Like, that's so tasking. That's a whole nother task that you just added my list. Yeah. Like, and it's like, I don't fucking know, just do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already like reeling through everything that needs to get done. It's like, can you just do something? Like, pick something up. Like, you know what I mean? But like, if we're getting down to the wire and like there's still like 20 things that need to get done, I have no problem being like, hey, this room still need to get done. Which one are you going to take over? And then when you take that room, you'd be like, okay, this is what I need done in there, please. Like, but when I say that, I want you to understand that that's not all I want done in there. Like, if I'm like, okay, you can take Wyatt's room. I need it vacuumed. I need the walls wiped down. Like, I don't want you to ignore all the toys on the floor and just push the vacuum around the toys and then wipe the walls. Like, pick up the fucking toys. Clearly, obviously, that's what I want you to do. Like, that's what I mean by tasks. Like, when they ask for a list and you're like, what kind of list? Like, the kind of list I give you, I know I don't have to go that deep into it. I know I don't have to be like, can you take the trash out of his room and then pick up all of his toys and then put his clothes away and then vacuum and then wipe down the walls. I can be like, what really needs to get done in that room is it needs to be vacuumed really bad and the walls need to be wiped down. And then you will know, because I know you, okay, I'm going to have to clean up the floor, which includes taking up the trash, cleaning up his clothes, cleaning up his toys before I vacuum. And it's like, but I've been in a relationship with people that are like, I don't even know what you want me to do. What do you want me to do? And I'm like scrubbing a toilet going, I don't fucking know. Just do something. Like, and they're like, well, where? And I'm like, I don't know. Go to the kitchen. And they're like, what needs to be done in the kitchen? Look at the fucking kitchen. What do you mean what needs to be done in the kitchen? She's your mom who's coming. What is she gonna bitch at you about? Like, I don't know. And then, I don't know. That's a whole different conversation too. Like, I'm sorry, but oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be a different kind of boy mom than the boy moms I've met.
Maybe.
Just because, like, I don't know. If I come over to my son's house and his house is a fucking disgusting mess and his kids aren't taken care of, it's him who's gonna get it from me. Not her.
Yeah.
It's him. He's my kid. He's the one I'm responsible for. He's gonna get his ass chewed out about why he isn't fucking cleaning the house, why he isn't giving my kid a bath or my grandkid a bath. And if he's like, well, she nothing. You live here too, don't you? I'm not her mom. This is your problem. I don't know. I think boy moms don't understand how much some of these girls go through dealing with these men.
I agree.
They just think their boys are saints.
Don't.
Your boy mom's pretty cool.
My boy mom is pretty cool.
I got lucky second time around.
So
I don't know. That's it though.
That's
just
it.
Slamming cupboards.
Really. I mean, there isn't really a whole lot. I don't know. Do you have more? As you see,
just a shoe bag.
You keep asking, like, are you done? Because I got some more stuff to talk about.
I feel like I've so given up on the shoe bin though. Like, I feel, and it aggravates me.
Well, that's kind of
every time I walk past it, I look at it and I'm just so angry and I just look away from it.
I was literally like, thinking about that.
I'm just so over it.
Well, I was thinking about that like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And I know that it bothers you a lot more than it bothers me. But like, just with the amount of people over at the house, like Emma's friends and Emma's boyfriend's 2 pairs of shoes that he hasn't worn that are still on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
I've just been like, why?
You know what I tell myself to make myself feel better?
There's really no, even if and that's why I was thinking about it, is because I was going to put all my shoes away because I don't need like my work shoes or anything.
Yeah.
So I was gonna like put all my shoes.
You have your green pair of Nikes in there. You have your blue pair of Nikes in there.
I was gonna put them.
You need all those.
I was gonna put them all away, and then I was like, okay, but what is that? Even if my shoes are out of this pile of shoes, it doesn't matter because Emma's, Alice's, her friends, her boyfriends are all still going to be there.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, you know what? It's whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing I tell myself to make myself feel better about the shoe situation in our house is at least people are taking their shoes off.
Yeah.
If there's a pile of shoes by the door, it means that people are taking their shoes off. It means they're not walking around my house with their shoes on. Which I never thought I would be that person growing up. Like, I always thought that I would just not care. Be like, we'll just vacuum. You know, it's not a big deal. We'll just sweep. It's not a big deal. But now I'm like, no, please take your fucking shoes off. Like, you bring in so much shit on your shoes. It's so gross. And even the other day, like sometimes I'll wear my flats while I'm cooking. Or like Just because I don't know why, but I need something on my feet to make me feel like I can be active around my house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have like other things like flats and slippers. But like even the other day, I was wearing my flats and I tracked, um, cookie dough across the kitchen, and I was like, man, if I didn't have my shoes on, I would have felt that right away, and now I wouldn't have this huge mess to fucking clean up, like all across the kitchen. Like it was literally like, because your son made a ball of cookie dough and dropped it,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, don't worry about it, we'll get it later, and I forgot to get it later. And so then when I was cleaning everything up and like putting the cookies in and out of the oven, it was stuck to the bottom of my flat, and it was like a cookie, just like pluck, 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 all over the kitchen. I was like, great, great.
Do you have anything else for me?
I don't know.
Because I was gonna try to go back to the nice thing.
Who wants to be nice? I don't know. I love everything about you. That's the hard part.
Will it help you if I do if I go first?
Yeah, what do you love about me?
The one thing I've said this
It probably won't help, but I want to hear it.
It probably won't help because I've told you it so many times it'll probably shut your brain off of like, what, you talked? But no, the one thing that I love the most about you, 100%, and I've told you this many times, I say this to people all the time, is just your ability of like, I'm in this with you and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Is like the biggest thing about you, and it's always been that way. It was like that before we got married.
I've always been resourceful.
Well, not even that, but just like,
no, I just mean like mentally resourceful, not just like not like outwardly. Like I've always been like
resilient.
Yeah, I don't know. I must be. I don't know. It came from childhood somewhere, but um, I've just always been like, it's fine. It'll work out. It doesn't matter what happens. Like I'll figure it out. If I have to work a little harder for a week, or if I have to hustle to get things done, or if I have to run around town for an hour to figure out, you know, Lord.
Well, that's why I had it. Okay. Anyway.
If I have to run around town for, a whole day to get everything settled so we can be okay for the next like month or week, then like, okay, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Well, that's what I was.
I don't mind dealing with shit.
It's not just it's what goes into that, which is what I love about you, is that it's about other people, and specifically when it comes to me, it's about like
Stop playing with it.
My well-being, or like what's best for me, or
yeah,
like what will make me happier. To where like there are people that do that, but it's in a selfish nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
or they burn themselves out by worrying about other people too much.
Well, yeah, but even in that, there are people that do that. Like, it'll work itself out in a selfish nature of like, I want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars because that'll make me feel better at this point. And then the it'll work itself out is them grinding for months to make that up. And
that's not, that their partner will work it out for them.
Yeah, and that's not that's never been your intention and never been how.
No, when I say it'll work out, I mean I will grind to make it work out. I will figure it out. I will.
But it's something that like it's the biggest thing I love about you is that it's always been like that. It's always been like, you want to do this, we can make that happen. Mm-hmm. You want this, we can make that happen.
Yeah.
You want to change this direction in your life, we can make that happen. And never in like a now you owe me.
No, sort of because thing. The way I see it is by like whatever it is. Let's say, for the sake of just speaking, let's say that you decided you wanted to go to school. Mm-hmm. And why wouldn't I be like, okay, we'll make that work? Why wouldn't I be that way? Mm-hmm. That's going to benefit me too. It's not just a you thing. And I don't mean that selfishly. I just mean like, well, yeah, potentially. Obviously, there's there may be a chance where it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But why not give you the opportunity to try?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want to make things better for us? Why wouldn't I want to be a part of that? You know what I mean?
Well, I know it on a smaller...
or even if it's just like, I can't stand this fucking job. Okay, well, I don't want your mental health to decline, so do whatever you have to do.
Mm-hmm. Like, even on a small scale, like when Wyatt was born and you wanted to stay home.
Yeah.
Like, and this is a small example, but in the same, like, I was like, I'll cover everything. You can stay home because you didn't get that with the girls. You didn't get that stay at home, watch them grow thing. And so I was like, okay, I'll do that. Like, I'll carry all the bills. I'll work. I'll do all this so you can have that time. And it's that mindset that you have always had is like, it's not and I've never came back at you and been like, okay, now that I did that, you owe me this.
Yeah.
Or are you gonna tell me I did a good job because I did this for you? Like, it was just a thing that I did of like, you need this, okay, fine. We'll like, to where like yours you've always been that way in a sense of like, there's no kickback, there's no question, there's no like, well, I'm gonna need you to do this for me. It's just, okay, we'll figure this out.
I think it helps when your love language is gift giving.
Yeah.
I think that helps a lot because it's like, it comes natural to just give things without expectations of anything back. Like, if anything, I prefer to give without getting anything back. I prefer, like, the idea of getting things is awkward for me.
That's a hard thing. That it's a good thing, and I've said this. Like I said, it's one of the big reasons, the big things I love about you. But that's a hard thing for most people to even comprehend. Like, do you know how many times I've had people? I mean, just recently, but how many times I've had people be like, "I don't know how you guys do that."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you just are like, "We'll figure it out."
Yeah.
Like, because most people don't understand the jump. The like, okay, we can make it like like when the girls had lice for
a whole fucking year.
Yeah, and we had just got the last time they got it. We had just got done. They were over it. The school had already called us that they had missed too many days for it. And we had just got done with the treatment. I didn't have the money at all to even do the treatment. But then I was like, you know what? For all of us, we'll just go to a hotel for a weekend.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it at the time by any means. I shorted rent for that to have the money to do that. We also couldn't afford
to keep fucking dealing with the lice either that the school kept giving
and
us,
it was
and
just
then complaining to
and
us.
It was just one of those things of like, this is better for all of us.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, like,
not just
the responsible,
not just health wise, but also mentally. Like, we just needed a break.
Yeah, I know that, like, the responsible person would say, hey, we should probably not do this, and we should pay rent on time because then we're going to be behind and whatever. The logical, responsible person would, but like, we all needed that.
Yeah.
And that was part of me making that decision.
And honestly, that was the last time we had lice too.
Yeah, for sure. Because the girls were actually over it. Because they were like, I really don't want to do this anymore.
They actually listened when I said, keep your hair up, don't touch people, fucking don't wear hats,
but like even
brush each other's hair, don't
even
people
wrestle. Like that. Like, I've had so many people be like, even things like that of being like, you're not managing your money well and blah blah blah, and why are you so far behind? But it's stuff like that of like, that's more important to me personally, and it makes it easier having somebody like you who has that, like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Is that I don't have to argue with you about stuff like that.
Yeah, if I could pick up another couple of shifts to get us through this, then let's fucking do it.
Yeah, it wasn't like an argument. It wasn't like, hey, I think everybody in this house really needs it. And you were like, well, what the fuck are we going to do about this? Well, what are we going to do about this? Well, what are we going to do about this? It was, okay, we'll figure it out. I think it's a good idea. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And it just makes life a lot easier because, like, not that we haven't had conversations, especially like about finances and stuff. and like made compromises. But like,
but I think
it's really good to not have to have those arguments with you.
Yeah.
That any discussion that we have as far as that money isn't an argument.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say I think the nice part about that is that when we do say we can't really afford that right now, or we can't really do that, we understand the gravity of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like, oh, okay, like it's like
that it's not like I'm being stingy or like I don't want you to do this. It's like no, if we could do it, we would, but we can't.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's mine. Huh. Weird. That's crazy. Whoa, that's crazy.
No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just love. I don't know. There's so much I love about you, and it's ridiculous. Like there's, and it's we've been together for what, like 10 years now. We've been married
10 years.
For
just came up.
10
years.
10 years. 6.
6.
We're
We've been married for
7
6
in May.
Yes.
And it's like I still see things. I still like hear things. I still feel things that I'm like, thank God I don't have that. Like, thank God I don't deal with that.
So you just love that I'm not anything that you had before.
Yeah. Like, and I know that sounds, I don't know, it sounds bad and it sounds like I still dwell on the past, but it's not so much dwelling on the past as it's appreciating what I have now. And I think that's where people take it wrong is when I'm like, yeah, I can't believe I dealt with that, or like it pisses me off that he's still that way and I had to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people think I'm dwelling on like what I've dealt with before, or I'm still dwelling on my ex-husband. It's like, no, it's like I'm constantly reminded of what I have and how amazing it is.
It's not dwelling on the past, it's appreciating the present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like appreciating what my future is with that person. Like it's like I don't ever have to deal with that again. Ever. Like I have you and you're
there's still
like,
time. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Like, I don't know. Even when I see things even when I see things that are like a little like, oh, I'm like, it doesn't matter though, because there's so many other things about you that are like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a very vague answer. I appreciate it.
I don't know what to tell you. It's the difference between feeling like you're trapped, like feeling like, I don't know.
Do we need to circle back? We can do this on another podcast to give you time to think about it. Write notes down.
Maybe.
You'll be like, I got it.
I'll just start keeping a journal of everything I get reminded of throughout the day, and I'm like,
I think you should anyway.
Why? I already appreciate you so much. Why do I need to write down?
I don't know. I think it'd be interesting.
Zach needs to know.
I just think it'd be interesting. The way he sits on the toilet is just
Yeah. Sure. No, because clearly you sit bad, because when you shit, there's fucking shit sparkle all over the back of the toilet.
Sparkle. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling it that. It's shit sparkle.
No, I don't know. There's just little things, like, I don't know, even like even like last night, like when I went to bed, you came in there and you flipped the mattress, and then you I don't know, you put me to bed, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you cared, and it's just little things like that, like, even before. Anyways,
what was that?
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But it's like
juicy.
No.
Oh.
No. But it's even just little things like you put my shorts away for me. Like, I know I asked you to, but you did it. Like, it's not like I was like, hey, can you find my shorts for me? And you were like, well, I don't know where you put all your stuff. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Or even saying, yeah, sure, and just not doing it. And then when I say, oh, you didn't get around to it, you're like, no, I didn't want to do it. Like, what? Like, okay, cool. I didn't know we could just not do what we didn't want to do.
Now you know.
I didn't know we had that kind of relationship, but all right. But I don't know, and it's little things like the other day when I had a migraine, you were like, I know this sounds so stupid because
it's not stupid. It's about me. It's about me. It's valid. No matter what you're
coming from normal people who aren't fucking assholes. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't anyone do that for you? But it's like,
it's the shower thing. It's not the shower thing that you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like
letting your pregnant or your newly unpregnant woman take a shower. Yeah. Yes, it's things like that where people are like, why wouldn't you let them do that? And it's like, and I know that seems silly to be like, I love him for this, but I do. Like, I love you for the little things like that. I love when I have a migraine and you're like, hey, you need an ice pack here. Like, or did you take some aspirin? Okay, let me go get it for you. Not, did you take some aspirin? Well, maybe you should fucking do that. Like, it's, and it's like, I got the kid. I'll take him to McDonald's. I'll take him to go do this or whatever. Or I'll keep him quiet in the living room while you sleep. Like, I didn't have that before. You have a migraine? That sucks. I'm going to my friend's house. Deal with kids.
When it comes to that, I don't want to interrupt and derail your train of like actually talking about how like what you love about me. But that is the one thing that I've gotten over but does bother me, and I realize that it's just you like working through and trying to like figure it out with your migraines. But and you can say like you don't know me, but like there's the one frustrating part is when I see you get to a point where I know 9 out of 10 times you're gonna end up throwing up and ruin your entire day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do this, do this, do this, go take a nap. And you're like, no. And I'm like, can you please do this? Because if you don't, you're gonna throw up and you're gonna waste your whole day.
I don't want to waste my day.
And then there are times
taking a nap.
Well, there are
like an ice pack.
Well, there are times that I don't force you to do it because there are times where I'm like, go, because I know where. But there are times that I'm like, fine, you can fucking figure it out.
Fine, she can fucking vomit.
And every time you end up vomiting, and then you're like, meh.
Not every time. What happened the other day?
9. You went to bed.
No, I didn't.
You napped.
No, the other day when I sat in the living room with the ice pack.
Oh, yeah. But also, we talked about that in the moment though, because you were pretty close.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's just times like that I'm like, okay. That's the only time that it really frustrates me. Is when
I was able to stay with you through it and watch TV, and I didn't vomit, and I got better.
Yes, that's why I said 9 out of 10 times. But anyway, that's the only time that it really bothers me is when I'm like, I know where this is going.
I think
and you're, like,
it's just
so stubborn in us. You're so stubborn where you're like,
and that's it. It's literally just a stubborn thing because I'm so tired of them, and I'm so tired of them taking away from my fucking daytime activities. Like, I'm so tired. They don't affect my work for some fucking reason. They only affect me when I'm home. Like, I mean, thankfully they don't affect me at work, so I can work. But it's like, why do you take away the one time I have to do whatever I want to do, to be with my family, to hang out, to clean, to whatever I want to do? And it's like, it's just so, I think, I've been dealing with them. I've been dealing with them since I was 7 years old, and it's just like, can we fucking not? Like, I started even getting a headache now, and I'm just like, like, I'm over it. And like, yes, they have gotten better with certain changes. Like, I've stopped drinking soda, and that helped a lot. I drink a lot more water. That helped a lot. Don't get me wrong. I still get them. They're not gone. I still have chronic migraines. I didn't solve the issue by quitting caffeine and drinking more water. Yes. Yeah. But it sucks because now I get them. Now because there's not so many other factors, I know exactly what causes them now. And it's easier to pinpoint, I got this because of this now. And now my most frequent fucking migraine is weather. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do about that? I can't,
well, damn, Jackie, I can't change the weather.
Yeah, like I can't, you know what I mean? Like I can't do anything about the fact that it's going to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now I have a migraine today.
Yeah.
Like,
you were doing pretty good, which I understand is exhausting, but you were doing pretty good when you were looking ahead, though. Like when you were looking at the weather thing and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain, so I should take whatever before I go to sleep.
Allergy medication.
Yeah. So you were doing, but also I understand that's really exhausting to have to like every day be like, am I gonna be okay today?
It's easier when I'm cross guarding because I have to look at the weather every day anyway.
Yeah.
Because I have to see, oh, is it gonna rain today? Do I need to take some extra clothes with me? Do I need to take my umbrella? Do I need, oh, it's gonna snow tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to take the shovel with me so I can shovel the crosswalk. Hopefully, we won't have to do that as much this year.
So the little things, that's what you love about me?
I love that shit about you.
I love that shit.
I do. I think it's fucking amazing. And every time you do it, I don't know how to tell you how much I fucking appreciate
It's so
you.
weird. It's so weird for me because
I know.
Like, there are things that like
part of the reason why I don't tell you as often is because when I first did, you were like, yeah. That's what normal people do. It's like, okay, well, not for me, they did it.
Well, yeah, there's still some things that I'm like, okay. But like
I've been doing it for 10 years. But it's like 10 years is still not enough time to retract everything that people haven't done.
I understand that there are times that like you don't say anything. Like the time that you do say something isn't even like close to the times that like you think it.
No. I think it literally
we've talked, but
multiple times a day.
But there are things that I do that you don't say things about, and then there are like random things that you're like, I love you so much. I'm like, what?
So like when you wrote on the bathroom wall and I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
No. I knew you saw it, so it wasn't really for like the
it made me smile.
You're so sweet. It really wasn't for that. It was like I was in the shower and I was like, oh, that'd be cute. Because she has to take a shower before she goes to work anyway, so that'd be. It was cute.
I liked it.
But like again, not that I did it for that, but yeah, like stuff like that, like where you won't say anything, and then like I'll move something in the living room for you, and you'll be like, "Oh, I love you so much," and I'm like,
I think okay, so that's the difference.
Okay, so that's
and I know that probably sucks, but that's the difference between like that thing and that thing. Is
that your brain says this is what guys should be doing, so I shouldn't.
Okay, but the thing written in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had that in relationships with manipulators.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, people do that. Mm-hmm. Like, not that I don't appreciate it. I do. When I saw it in the bathroom, I was like, oh, I love him too. He's so cute. Or when you write on the mirror in the fog, or even when the girls write on the mirror in the fog, I'm like, yeah, I love my family. But like, I don't think to say anything because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I've had it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even my most manipulative relationship did that a lot. And it's like, I was told by his mother and other people, well, why don't you see these little things he does? He loves you so much. He does all these little things, like that little things, like writing on the wall. And it's like, okay, but that
doesn't count. But that doesn't count when I just got screamed at for 4 days straight about how big of a piece of shit I am.
Yeah. Well, also, it doesn't matter if I just need a shower and he can't watch his daughter for a minute.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to see the writing on the wall in the shower if I can't take a fucking shower?
I was gonna say, if you're trying to hastily shower because
he can't handle watching his daughter for a minute.
I get that.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I don't know, but then like the moving something on the table because I was obviously struggling with whatever, and you just moved it, and you're like, I'm like, oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Because that's not something I've had before. If I was struggling with something on the table before, it would have been like, well, why don't you just move that thing? Well, I don't know, because I didn't think about it. And like being treated like I'm stupid because I didn't figure it out for myself and take care of it for myself. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just, so my brain doesn't think to like, my brain doesn't say, oh, you need to like thank him for that, or you need to be like, Whereas things that I've never had before, it just comes naturally because it's like, whoa, people do that?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like if you were like, it's like, okay, it's like if you were at work and you were struggling, like you're on the line every day, you're doing the same thing every day, you're struggling every day you're struggling, you're struggling, but you just get through it because it's work and that's what you do. And then all of a sudden one day someone comes over, like the manager or whatever, and just helps you do it. And you're like, thanks. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. It's like, you're just so used to just doing it on your own and like not having that, and like that, you know, someone comes over and does it, you're like, oh hey,
oh cool,
thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
I don't know how this is.
So you know how I just had the manager change at Amazon, right? And I got excited about who my new manager was.
The guy with the underwear. Just kidding.
No,
that's just really.
No, he doesn't work there anymore. He quit.
Why? Did people say something about him wearing underwear?
No, he found another job.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like his 10th time at Amazon though, so he might be back. Who knows?
With the shorts.
But he said he's gonna go into healthcare.
That's.
Anyways, so like
healthcare has a uniform. You can't just walk around in your underwear.
So the guy that I was excited about being my new manager, right?
Yeah.
Because he's actually like, he's a good manager and he's really communicative and stuff like that. He actually approached me today to let me know that he's my new manager and that if I need anything,
that's cool.
To let him know. He's the first. I've been working there for almost a year, and he's the first manager since orientation to have done that. And we've had a lot of management changes since then. But I was like, see, this right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is why.
Simple shit.
Like, you know what I mean? It's something so simple and so small, but it makes such a big difference. My last manager I've had him for most of the time I've been at Amazon. I don't even think he knows my name. Like, we never talked once. Not one fucking time. Anytime I've even, like, caught eye with him, he's just looked away and then walked away. Like, we've never talked. So I'm like, alright. But every other manager I've talked to, just not the one that was my manager. And then this guy is like, hey, I don't know if you noticed yet, but I'm your new manager. And I was like, yeah, I did notice that. And he was like, no, yeah, if you need anything.
Crisp high five?
We give me the nugs. We give nugs at Amazon.
Oh, sorry.
Because they're padded.
Yeah, I got it.
That's such a weird thing. I've never seen gloves with padding on the... But I get it. Like, your hands can get crushed by boxes and stuff.
Going back to your thing.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I just got excited because it was like, it's little things like that. Like, you know, like...
Well, that's what I was going to say.
But that's the kind of person you are. You're like that manager. You're the one who's going to walk up to you and be like, hey, by the way, this is who I am if you need any help. You know, and there's not a lot of people out there like that. Like,
that's what I was going to say is that, like, especially, like, you're right, it is who I am in general. But with you, it's a lot easier because you... Which we don't have a whole lot of time to get into this, but you...
And I'm crying.
You fulfill everything else that I need.
Yeah.
So it's not hard for me to, like, I don't know, to do all, like, the little things or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's not not a struggle, nor is it like I wonder what I should do to make her feel this way. Like making your, like, setting up your coffee for you to make coffee, or even like buying you, like when I would buy you coffee on the way home.
Yeah.
So you would have it for going out and crossing, like even like things like that, or like cleaning stuff up, or like things like little things. Doing that, it's not a big deal for me, nor is it like
like picking up the living room before I wake up, so that way when I wake up, I don't have to do that right away. It's already kind of done. And I can just worry about getting me a white breakfast, getting my coffee, getting, you know, the day started.
Yeah, and even like, I don't know, it makes it a lot easier because also I don't do it with the intent of like, look what I did, look what all the things. I just want, because you fulfill everything else in my life, like as far as like encouraging me, the communication, loving me, showing me that you love me, like all of those things that like internally I requires a bad word, but like like that I need to feel fulfilled in this relationship. It's not hard for me to do those things because those things make your life easier, make you happy, or give time for you to do other things, which in the long term makes you happy. And so like it's I don't know, it's not a struggle. I feel like it has been a struggle in past relationships that I've had because I wasn't getting that. So I did look for like when I would do something, I would look for the did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like did you know because I wasn't like because I did want the recognition because like I wanted them to be like, "Oh, you are doing something." Because I wasn't getting something else.
It also helps when you do get that recognition though already without having to look for it.
Yeah.
Because I think that was like a problem too is where like I stopped having to look for that recognition in you because I just got it even when I didn't expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Or even when I wasn't looking for it. And so it was like I just was naturally able to stop looking for it. Whereas in a past relationship, it was like the entire fucking house would be clean, like down to the baseboards, and I'd have dinner ready, and dishes are already clean, and
it would be like
and it's
okay,
like
cool, and start
why
eating.
is this? Why is my shirt not hung up correctly? Yeah. Why, it's not like, oh, this is really nice, babe, thank you so much for having everything done. Or even just like coming in and being nice in general. You don't even have to say thank you for the way the house looks. Just come in and be nice in general. Instead, he'd come in angry. He'd come in already defensive, already on the, like, I know now why he was so defensive at that time, but
that's what I was saying. Like even the non-acknowledgement, sitting down and just start eating, not even like thanks or like anything, just like it was like this was expected. Like even that, in a sense, is still like.
And then it's like, well, how come when we broke up, you got with that guy that was living with us? Well, that guy that was living with us fucking noticed the shit I was doing. That guy that lived with us said I looked really nice in the sundress I put on for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you expected out of a broken fucking person, but okay.
But like, broken fucking.
I don't just say you're gonna break me, and then expect me not to fall for the guy who fucking treated me like a decent human being. Okay.
But like even like it just makes I don't know, like I said, it just makes it a lot easier because like I would or even doing things with the intent of getting something, like even that I don't do with you for the most. I mean, I have, but like for the most part,
yeah, I think everyone
on a
does
very small
naturally.
scale. I know, but like, well, what I'm saying is, when you're in a relationship,
but it's different when you're constantly seeking it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're in a relationship where you're getting no acknowledgement or very little acknowledgement,
you're constantly seeking it.
You're doing stuff with the intent of getting something, whether that's acknowledgement or like if I do this, like
and that's where you
vice versa, gender wise. But like if I do this, she'll want to either have sex with me or go to the movies with me or do like
and that's where you get into that mindset of everything is a chore.
Yeah, you're doing it for the intent of like I'm not getting fulfilled in this, so if I do this, I'll get that feeling. They'll reciprocate that because of this action.
Yeah, and whereas like for me, and why sex is a chore to me, because it's like, oh, if I have sex with him, maybe he'll notice this, or if I have sex with him, maybe he'll take me to go do this, or if I have sex with him, maybe he'll even fucking say I love you today. Whereas like, so that became a chore for me. It wasn't like I wasn't getting anything from the sex because it was
I'm a damaged person.
I'm doing this to get what I need out of this relationship.
Yeah.
And like, clearly, obviously, as you know, you probably know more than anyone, is that something I still struggle with and still have to deal with, is that's a chore in my brain. Like that's not something that, for normal people, that's a fun couples activity that they do on the regular. But for me, it's like I have to break out of that mental cycle of that's a chore that I have to do or on my list of chores. And then I can be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go do this.
Well, even it's a little personal, but like even when like you initiate having sex, like even then, it's still not that like it's not enjoyable. And I can't speak for you, but I would like to think that it's not enjoyable for you. But like even that, it's like okay, we did that. Now what? Like if there's not like a, and there are times you've gotten better at it, but there are times where like even that is like a, okay, that was fun. We did that. Now what are we gonna do? Like I marked that off my day thing to do today.
Yeah.
So now what are we gonna do?
Because it's
like
still a task.
They're like
even if it's not a chore in my brain, it's still a task. It's still a check mark. It's still a.
That's what I'm saying. Like even like I don't think your effort towards that has gotten different and better over the years, especially like with us being together. But I feel like even like there are times like I give you shit about it all the time, but like there are times where like we could do more, or like we just had like just the sex.
Yeah, we didn't do anything else.
We didn't do anything else.
Straight to the point. We're done. Good
yeah,
job.
And I'm like, we have like time.
Good game, bro.
Like we have yeah, pretty much. Like we have time. We can do other things, and you're like, yeah, but we just did that. Like it's still like in your head of like, yeah, but that's already done. Why would like, what's the point of like doing it again or doing this other stuff? Like we did this. Like that's over.
You finished. Though.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah. We have more shit. Yeah. Like even
we could go watch TV now. I don't understand.
I could make pancakes, and you want to keep having sex? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Who wouldn't want pancakes?
No, but like even like, and luckily, like,
but I have 32 cookies in the kitchen waiting for us to eat. I don't understand.
And I've told you, and this isn't like a me trying to be a nice guy thing, but like even I've told you, like I get it, and it's not really that big a deal, and I don't really make a big deal about it because like I completely understand. But it's like, but even like I've said, like even now after us being together and being removed from that for so long, like it's still like an issue with you. It's not like something that's like, oh, I'm out of that environment, so it was just that environment. It's like it's done. Like the fact that I do appreciate.
Yeah, that's not how trauma works. I wish it worked like that. I wish you could just be like, I'm out of that environment, it's over. But
I do appreciate the fact that you are working on it, though. That it's like a thing, because that's.
Well, I don't want it to be like that. I mean, I've never wanted it to be like that. I just don't, it's something that you have to figure out how to work through, and it's not something that you have like a guideline on. And
also,
you don't have books on how to work through something.
Yeah, also it's a process. It's not like I figured out why I do this.
And also, if there is a process for it, some processes work for some people and some don't. Like, it's not like, I can just tell them, I can't. I'm not one of those people who can just look in the mirror and give affirmations to myself every day and it changes my mind, like my way of thinking. It doesn't work like that for me.
It's literally just another task that I have to do.
Not only is it another task, but I don't believe anything I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I can sit there and fucking say affirmation after affirmation after affirmation, but my brain is no.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you knowing you're not going to go to the grocery store, but still writing a grocery list. It's like I know that like I need to do these things, but like I know I'm not going to.
Or like, as a
like I know, like I know, like I need to write good things about me, but I don't believe that these things
as
exist.
a person with task paralysis, writing a to-do list like that, you're not going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
You can write the to-do list, but the to-do list is just going to give you task paralysis, and then you're not going to fucking do it. So what's the point? You already know what you need to do. Stop thinking about it and just do it. But then the more you say that, the more you're stuck on the fucking couch too. So you're like, cool. I have noticed I'm very food oriented.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very food oriented.
I'm aware.
If I give myself, like, if I tell myself, okay, we can go get something to eat after you do this task.
It's like Wyatt with the sleeps.
Oh, instantly I'll do it.
2 more sleeps and we can
two more sleeps and we can play Roblox.
If I get this done, I get to eat. 2 more tasks and then I get to eat.
Yeah, it's like I'll make, like if you do the dishes, Cheryl, then we'll make cookies today. And even though that sounds like 2 tasks to the normal person,
the cookies
is a task I want to do. The cookies is a task that I get a reward at the end of.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do these dishes so we can make cookies. Like, I don't know. I'm just very food oriented. Like, even if it's like you can't have that snack until you put, you know, until you collect the clothes throughout the house. It's like, okay, I can do that.
Anyway, we gotta wrap up because we're over. Because I heard you say what time we started, but my brain didn't register what time we started.
I didn't.
And so I know how long since the first time after you said that time, and it's passed. Like I was like, okay, and then my brain totally didn't even like register the time that you said.
I have no clue what time we started.
Anyway,
even if I said it, which I don't remember saying it, but even if I said it, I didn't register what I said. So
anyway, I love you.
I love you.
I didn't think this was gonna go this long.
Ooh, tornado. Just
I didn't
kidding.
think this was gonna go this long because I actually had a philosophical question I wanted to ask.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I can't ask you now.
Ask me.
Can't.
Well, throw it out. Quick. Rapid fire.
Okay, no, it's the train. It's the train one.
Rapid fire.
Where if there was a train.
Yeah.
That was going down a track, and on one side was 5 people, and on the other side,
random people.
Yes.
Do I know them?
No.
Okay.
And on the other side was one random person, but you had to switch the track, so you had to physically kill them. Which one would you choose? Would you choose to kill the 5 and have no like play in it whatsoever? They were going to die either way.
Wait, I don't know any of these people.
No.
I kill the one.
Well, I can make it so you do, but it doesn't really. It's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant.
No, it's irrelevant to the initial question. You can do other scenarios to make it harder. I'm just saying, like, the initial is
not harder. That's hard. Strangers to strangers is hard.
So you would rather take the fact that you physically killed that one person.
I physically killed the 5 if I don't pull the lever. So
no, you bystanderly killed them. You didn't actually kill them.
You physically killed the 5 if you don't pull the lever.
Anyway. No, this is a longer.
How old is the one on the one side?
This is a longer conversation. We're not gonna.
No, how old is the one on the one side?
No, because I want to go through this whole thing with you.
Okay.
Because it's fun.
If they're a child, then I kill the 5. Unless there's a child in the 5. And then it depends on which child's older.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap. We can do this. We can do this another time.
You know what'll really happen in real life?
You would panic and not do either one.
Do anything.
And then be upset at yourself for years after that you didn't kill the one.
I kill myself.
Yeah.
I throw myself in front of the train.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks for talking.
Bye. Beans and cornbread, boop, boop.
You know how long it's been since that happened?
Beans and cornbread, boop, boop. Since the last time we talked?
No.
Yeah.
Because you didn't do it the last time we
talked.
I did. Oh, you did at the end.
I do every time. It's always at the end.
I know.
That's when you do the beans and cornbread.
I know, but I didn't think you did.
I didn't think you did. Beans and cornbread.